Welcome. I'm Aellyn Vallis.
I'm Sumari Porter.
This is Liz Rush.
And we are Source Aligned Living, coming to you now and every time with Source Aligned Living and how it relates to different things that we go through in life. It can be something that permeates your entire life. Source is already there. Today, we're going to talk about our dreams coming true. It's Source Aligned Living.
Ooh. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. How many of us dream anymore?
Yes. And how many of us dream but are too afraid? Oh, it's too good to be true.
Yeah, and I feel a big expansion when you brought the topic in, like, oh yes, dream. Yes.
We've forgotten to dream. We've been chastised for dreaming. Stop daydreaming and get to work.
Right. Or it'll never happen. That never happens.
But how is it supposed to happen if we aren't able to dream and allow and open and feel and flow the things in that we love and that we need? 10 years ago, there were no computer specialists or, Unix designers or, there's just, the evolution of what's available to us is changing constantly. So our dreams are one of the ways that we can communicate and receive new ideas, new feelings, new flows of things to engage in.
Dreams are a blueprint for creation.
Exactly.
Really, without dreams, we wouldn't have this IT department that wasn't available 10 years ago.
Because it's etheric, too. You notice a lot of this new stuff is in the ether.
It really absolutely. It absolutely is. And giving yourself permission to dream is one of the most important things you can ever do, because that is completely accepting all of yourself. It's not cutting yourself off or saying, well, this part of me isn't valid or good, but it's there. And so then you stay in resistance because you really have a dream deep in your heart and you want to experience it. Why? Because it's the source alignment coming through. It really is what is right for you. But perhaps sometimes it's too scary to tell a friend, to tell one of your parents, or to tell anyone because you may be judging your own dreams.
Right, according to old mindsets and old viewpoints that are leaving the planet also.
Absolutely.
We're in a new century, a new millennium, new ideas, new views, new focus, new energy.
And some of those ideas were really important back in the day.
Right.
They held a space for something that was necessary. But really, those things are unnecessary.
Right.
We don't need them anymore.
The limitations.
The limitations.
The stuck spots.
Yes, absolutely. I don't want to, I guess it's disrespect what went before us. Because really we're standing on the shoulders of the people that had ideas. But the hanging on of the old ideas that once served us, that no longer is serving us, is that dead-end road you were talking about.
Exactly.
And really what we want to do is just continually create. And to keep that I see a spiral of just upward mobility.
Yeah.
Stay on the yellow brick road.
Right, exactly. Stay on it. And don't be afraid. And ladies, I want to throw out, what does one do when they're afraid? Their dreams seem so different. Or, who do they tell? Or how do they do it? How do you bring that into source alignment when you have a dream? It's just inside of your heart. It's just, you've got to do it, but you don't know where to take it. You don't know how to do it.
Well, follow your heart. Your heart knows the way.
Right.
So if you, again, stop and listen, and the fear will stop the listening. So I guess it's putting down the fear. Right. And your heart will guide you. Like Sumari said, it's just one step at a time. It's not going to lay out the next 10 moves, but it's going to say, today, this is what you can do. And each step that you take, you feel more and more empowered. And the more empowered you feel, the greater the energy. And pretty soon you get a momentum going. And then the river's just flowing and you're sitting in your raft, just enjoying the view.
Exactly.
And you tell the people that you trust and that have their own dreams and that are aligned in a spirit-aligned living
people
framework.
that support you.
And they're more and more of it's every every day. And, two, this is such an expansive time. The possibilities are so limitless. And yet, we've been moving on our path all our lives. We know things about ourselves, the truth of our energy, our intention, our soul, our purposes, the things that we love and what we feel and how we feel and what we're connected to and what we want to do and be in the world. And those things are from source and from our own spark and from our experience. And, we've got a lot to work with. And we need a lot of goodness now and a lot of beauty and a lot of new things.
We have everything we need to accomplish all of our dreams.
Right.
It's going back to trust.
Right.
Trusting that we have what we need.
Right, exactly. And then there's love.
Hallelujah.
Do you love? We are loved, but are you feeling this love for yourself enough, and the self-respect for yourself enough that you'll have the courage to go and try it? Because clearly, if it's coming out of your own sourceness, if it's a good thing, and that is the sourceness, it's always represented by a good thing. Sometimes there might be a few bumps, but it's a good thing. It's like, do you feel enough love for yourself to say, this is what I got to do?
Well, and to step into the miracle too, because you take some steps, and then other people are on your path also. People will come to you. You will meet people. Things will be connected, and miracles will happen that you never would have been able to think of. And that's the miracle element. Right. The source, the alignment, the preparation meets the miracle in the moment. And things happen.
That tasty.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Worth waiting for, too.
It's true. And to be able to accept it moment by moment. Sometimes, on this planet, there's been so much pain and darkness that people have grown used to that.
Yes.
They have grown so used to that. And so when it comes to a dream that folks might say, well, it's too good to be true, or it'll bring too much joy. There's a fear of being that happy.
Absolutely.
That's another topic.
Exactly. There's a fear of being that happy. There's a fear of receiving it into your body. It almost feels like you can't take it in because the resonance is so different. The dream resonance is one, bringing it into, it's clearly coming out of your consciousness, but bringing it into your reality.
Right, and being with it in the practical,
being
in the world,
with
in
it.
The reality of, what you can touch and feel and create with the technologies. And there's new ones coming in, and, we're meeting new people. So there's the being in the flow of it all also.
Right, and I think what you've all said is so true. A day-by-day step changes the resonance enough so that you begin to get used to the feeling and how good it feels to have the success on a daily basis. One little thing. It might take 5 minutes. Take a step every day toward your dream, and you'll meet those people that you're talking about, and you'll feel that step at a time, how it starts to add up.
It's build the resonance, build the energy field, and it starts to hum and floop, connects with other energy fields.
And grows and builds.
That's right. Today I was looking at something online, and it was about the Dalai Lama and how he had just come back from India or having an operation. Let's put it that way. And today I saw how many people counted on him and how many things that he had done that just, it was the nation that he's representing. And then it's the world of goodness in terms of making things right. And I thought, well, what if this one person hadn't followed their dream, their path? What if this one person? So whatever you have to do, think of how many of us are waiting for your dream to come true.
What a beautiful idea.
Yeah, because
feel the people that are waiting for your piece, your diamond. We all came here with a purpose, and the purpose was to share our unique gift, our unique take on what paradise looks like. And it takes all of us, and we're all necessary. And so there's no one who's irrelevant.
Right.
Everyone is relevant, and everyone is necessary, and it's exciting to, like she said, bump into other people on the path.
Right. And
then the picture gets brighter and more colorful and more vivid and clearer every day.
And the sooner the better.
Amen.
The sooner the better. So you have that dream in your heart. Don't be afraid to listen to it. We're all waiting to experience it. We're very grateful for your dream. I'm Aellyn Vallis from Source Aligned Living.
I'm Sumari Porter.
This is Liz Rush.
And we are Source Aligned Living. Thank you for tuning in.